Each year, the American Red Cross honors local people who go above and beyond. One of the heroes of 2009 has spent the past 8 years working to alleviate the suffering of abandoned, abused, or neglected animals. And joining us now, Animal Humanitarian Award recipient Cheryl DeFilippo, with a special guest who is purring up a storm over there. And we're not talking about Charles Frey, who's from the South Central chapter of the American Red Cross. Guys, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Sonia. Thanks for having us.
And before we get to Cheryl and Sugar Ray, right?
Sugar Ray, yeah.
Tell us about the Heroes program.
Our Community Heroes campaign is part of a Red Cross national initiative through which our Red Cross units get to ask our communities to help identify those people who, like the Red Cross, are dedicated to building stronger communities and helping neighbors in need. We collect nominations all year long, and every March during National Red Cross Month honor those individuals as our community heroes. And we were happy to select this year Cheryl and the New Haven Cat Project.
And how many heroes total this year?
We had eight recipients, eight award categories, actually a number of large teams, so we had close to 30 people recognized.
Oh, Sugar Ray is so ready to make a beeline for the kitchen. Is that what's going on?
I think so.
He can smell the food in there. Tell us about what you do day to day at the Greater New Haven Cat Project.
Well, the purpose of the organization is to provide low-cost spay-neuter assistance to people who are feeding feral cats or stray cats. And we also have an educational component of the organization where we arrange for workshops to promote responsible pet ownership. And what the organization is trying to do is to humanely manage the cat overpopulation problem. So I have a full-time job. I work for Yale University.
This is entirely volunteers.
It's entirely volunteer. So I have a second full-time job, which is running the Greater New Haven Cat Project. So I respond to the assistance calls. I set up the trapping for the feral cats, organize the workshops. We just recently had a workshop at Barnes & Noble bookstore. Take care of the foster cats that we have available for adoption. We have a center on State Street, and we need to make sure that the center is staffed appropriately to take care of the cats that live there. And then whatever else needs to be done.
And Charles, how did Cheryl come to your attention?
Cheryl was nominated. Actually, we received many nominations about Cheryl from her colleagues and from other animal protection groups. What really stuck out in our mind was not only the protection work that she was doing, but the education component, the fact that she was working to educate the community on responsible pet ownership and advocacy, true advocacy on behalf of animals.
Were you surprised that you were chosen?
Very surprised.
I'm sure it's got to be a great feeling to be recognized for the work that you do, especially when you have that full-time job and this is on a volunteer basis, right?
It is. It's and I'm still in awe, especially since the nomination came from the Branford Compassion Club. It didn't come from within my own organization. But it is a wonderful feeling to be recognized for the work. There are so many organizations and individuals, out there doing the same thing. And I'm very grateful to the American Red Cross for having the Animal Humanitarian Award as well. And because I just think it's important to recognize it nationally as well.
Yeah, and the great thing is we're going to be featuring these heroes in the coming weeks as well.
Exactly, because we depend upon the community to nominate heroes all year long.
Well, Cheryl DeFilippo, Charles Frey, thank you for being here. Sugar Ray, I promise we're headed to the kitchen next. We are. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.